please sit down, and if there are any kids that want to come up and be a part of the sermon and help teach the adults some things, I would love to invite you. So, you want to help do JJ? You want to sit through? Whatever you want. Anyone's comfortable. So, the first thing I want to do is give you all a gift. What is this? It's a pot. Happy pot. Let's give you a pot. Enjoy it. So, now, I just gave a gift. Let me come down so you all can see me and everyone else can too. We have been talking about gifts. Do you guys like getting gifts and presents? Right? Everyone does. Do you like getting gifts and presents? Everyone does. And that's why we're talking about God giving us gifts the last couple weeks. God has given every person here special gifts. Each of us is really, really good at something, and we use that something to work together as a team. Now, a lot of cartoons have teams in them, right? So, have you ever heard of a cartoon, or do you know of any teams in your cartoons you can tell me about? Rescue Bots, that's a team. And every single one of my son's team members is a robot that transforms into a different vehicle so they can come together, use each of their vehicles, and help rescue people.
Even Dragon.
Yes, even Dragon. So does anyone else have a cartoon like Paw Patrol or anything else? Well, lots of cartoons have these people that come together. Octonauts! That's a great cartoon! Each one of the Octonauts has a special job, right? There's the doctor, there's the scientist, there's the mechanic, there's the captain, and then there's Quasi, whose job is to just have fun. I love that job. That's a great certificate. Just having fun.
Quasi thinks there's sea monsters.
Yeah, he always has this huge imagination, and he sees all the crazy things in the world. But did you know that with all the gifts God has given us, we're a team? Do you want to know what that team's name is? Team Jesus. Can we say, go Team Jesus? Go Team Jesus! You see, God has given us all of our things so that we can come together as a team, just like the Rescue Bots or the Octonauts, to help people, to love people. And those gifts are one way to do it. Now, I want you to turn around and look at this pot again. What's inside this pot? Dirt. Anything else? Do you see anything else inside the pot? White stuff, little like fertilizer and seed and roots and rocks. Yeah. So there is a special seed in here. Okay? There's a special seed in here. Can you see the seed? No. You see, we have each and every one of us here been given another gift by God before anything else. That's why I gave the pot before I started speaking. We have been given the gift of love. Sometimes you don't see it. You see how strong you are. You see how fast you are. You see how smart you are.
I'm standing on one foot.
That's a pretty good talent right there. But love, remember, love is the strongest thing in the whole world, right? And God's love is so strong that He gave it to everyone, even before we were born. We are always loved. There's a seed in here, and that's kind of like God's love. It's in your life right now. Love is with you. And so, because you can't see it, I want you to experience it. So I have some seeds here. Can you come on up? Take a little seed, just one, and put it in the pot. Put it in the pot. Okay, and as you just take a little seed, put it in the pot, put it in the dirt. You want to put a seed in the pot, JJ? You see, God gives us this great gift, the greatest gift of all, the gift of love, and puts it inside our lives. Now, when someone gives you something, what do you say? Thank you. That's called a response. When we respond to something, we say thank you. The best way to say thank you to God for the great gift of love, would you like to guess what it is? It's to love someone else. I can't, but even better than breathing water and fire is sharing love. Because it's the strongest thing in the world. And so, love is the greatest gift. because God tells us that we are supposed to love God and love each other and love ourselves. Can we say that? Love God, love neighbor, love ourselves. That's the most important rule. So now, is the love growing in our pocket? Did any one of those seeds sprout yet? No, it didn't. If we don't have love in our life, you don't really see much. In fact, it's kind of like a musical instrument that doesn't make music. So does anyone here want to hit noise on the piano? Oh, come on, Stella. Stella, that's volunteer. Stella, come on over here. So, this is a piano. Pianos make beautiful music. Okay, this is Stella's turn. That's why I asked. Okay, Stella, hit keys on the piano. Anything you want. Anyone else want to hit a key on the piano? Anyone? This is not Jacob. You want to do it? Anyone else? Blake, you want to do it? Yeah, go for it. Now, Heatwave was doing it. You heard what you got. Here, Jason, let Blake try. So, as beautiful as this all was, let's come back over here. Let's come back over here. Okay, come back over here. As beautiful as that was that music? Not quite. You see, music, when it fills our lives, it makes something completely beautiful. I asked Ed to play us a little song. Do you have that song, Ed? No. Okay, he's going to play us the song called The Love Ground. And as he does, I want to sing you this song to help you remember that love in our life makes beautiful music. Okay, so go for us, Ed. Love, 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 love. Christians, this is your call. Love your neighbor as yourself. God loves us all. Ed knows how to play beautifully. And that song, remember, helps us remember the most important rule. Love God, love neighbor, and love self.
And then also,
What's another rule?
don't touch fire.
Don't touch fire. That's a really important rule. That's a good one. So, let's look one more time at our Father. Has anything started to grow yet?
No.
No. So if we just sit here and wait for the seed of love to do something in our own life, it doesn't really do much, right? What do you have to do to grow a plant? That's right. Jesus has the power to make things grow. He does. Immediately, too. Yeah, he can do things immediately or he can do things slow over time. So how do you grow a plant? What do you need to put in this to go with it? What? Water. Okay, so let's put some water in. What else does a plant need? Sunlight. That's right. Here's some water. Do we have some light coming into the windows? Yeah. Okay, great. Anything else? What? Oxygen. Yeah, it needs oxygen transport.
I need oxygen.
You're going to take a slow sip? Okay. I didn't know what you were going to do with the bottle of water. That's all I was curious. Okay, you want to take a sip? Okay, so take a slow sip. Now, we also, if there's weeds or rocks here, it helps if we move them and take care of the plant, right? And that helps the plant grow big and strong. Just like that, the love God has put in your life, you can help it grow big and strong. Can you help me think of any way we can help our love get bigger? Anything we can do to help make our love stronger? So if you want to get better at doing something, what do? Do you practice it? That's right, you can practice. You can start loving people and love will get bigger and bigger in your life, right? Yeah, and so now we have watered this and we've tried to care for it and we've put some sunlight on it and we have breathing so there's oxygen, it's doing great. But now we want to practice our love. So I need another volunteer.
Daddy, I almost did that, sorry.
Okay. Does anyone want to volunteer? You want to do it again, Stella?
I forget how slow I am.
I'm going to need everyone with this one. So Stella, pretend this is your circle of love. Go try to share it with someone. Put it over someone's head. Who do you love? Oh, that's perfect! Thank you, Stella! That's wonderful! So we can think about one person in the circle of love.
I have a question.
Yes. Yes.
I love
You love to be married, yes. So, my circle of love when I first start out. But the more we love, the more we practice love, we realize we are told that we need to love as much as God loves, right? And does God love more than two people?
I wanted to learn that makes them laugh.
Okay, now just wait. We're going to finish teaching first, okay? So, I need help. Can you help me grab part of the circle? Let's grab it. Okay. Need help? Okay, so how many people do you think we could fit inside of this?
A lot.
A lot. But could we fit all of them? No, so we're still not big enough, right? We need to make the circle even bigger. So, how big do you think we have to make it before our love is fully grown, as big as it can possibly go?
He can just fly over and get the other side.
Okay, he can fly over and get the other side, but even then,
Because he can
it
fly.
wouldn't be big enough. We need to make a circle big enough to hold the whole world in it. Because the Bible tells us God loves the whole world. That takes a lot of practice, right? You gotta care for your seed of love a long time for it to turn into a plant that big. What?
We need whole before when we can fit in our house.
Yes, we need to build roofs and houses big enough that all the rescue bots can fit in it, but also a place that anyone in the whole world can come and join.
But the best works aren't real, they're just cartoons.
They are too. So let's turn this up and let's look at our pot one more time. And this is the last thing, okay? Thank you all. You can try again. So, let's see. We've given it water, we've given it sunlight, we've waited a little bit of time, we put our seeds inside. Is it growing yet? It doesn't always happen right away. But I think that if we leave this here and we don't water it, and we don't give it sunlight, do you think it'll grow? No. What we probably need to take that seed of love outside the building, right? We need to take it out where it can get sunlight and water all the time. So, can you help me do that? Can you help me take love outside of this building? You can? What about you all? Can you help us take love outside of this building? Yeah. You can try. Does anyone else want to try to make someone laugh? Okay, what do you want to try? How do you want to try to make them laugh? A funny face? Silly faces? Yes, silly faces are good. Does anyone else have a silly face you can make? No? Okay. Well, if you ever want to make silly faces, I'll make time. So, thank you all very much. Can you give our teachers a round of applause? This is the end of our message, so we can all sing this song together if you like. And if you want, you can go out and give someone you love a big hug. Can you do that? Okay, so let's sing together and let us give someone we love, you all can do it too. Give someone you love a big hug, either here or later in the day.